Good morning, student. In today's session in structural analysis part 1, our topic arch and cable, we discuss about cable and suspension bridge. Okay, in previous session we discuss about arch. Okay, different type of arch according to shape and its support condition. Now in today's session we discuss about suspension cable. Okay, suspension bridge and cable. Now cable and suspension bridge. What is cable and suspension bridge? Suspension bridge is a type of bridge in which our suspension bridge is hang on suspension cable that is again supported on suspenders. What is suspension cable? What is suspenders? And what is suspension bridge? Okay, one by one. Again, suspension bridge is a type of bridge in which our suspension bridge is hang on suspension cable and this suspension cable is hang on suspenders. This is a advanced technology to transfer load by main deck to pillars. Okay, one by one. What is the main element of this suspension bridge? Our first main element of this suspension bridge, that is main cable. Second is our suspenders. This main cable is also known as suspension cable. Some reference books it's known as suspension cable. And second is our suspenders. Then third is decking or stiffeners. And supporting tower, it is constructed on just beyond our cable, and that is supporting tower. It is a huge concrete mass. Then anchor cable. Okay, now one by one, here I take a three figure. Okay, in first figure in this first figure, look at this, two pillars as given, and this is known as anchor. Okay, this is anchorage and this is a constructed of huge concrete mass. For one by one I explain you the number of parts and then what is the mechanism in load transfer in suspension bridge. Here this is supporting tower. Okay, and this supporting tower, it is subjected to compressive force, and how this compressive force is induced, that again I will explain you. And this is our main cable, and this vertical are given, this is suspenders. Okay, this vertical stiffeners is our suspenders, and this our anchor cable, and this is our ankle cable which is mounted on this huge concrete mass. Okay, and this main cable, and this main cable passing load through this anchor cable to huge concrete mass, and these verticals are these vertical pillars, that is our main towers. Okay, this is our main tower. Okay, this anchor tower. Now how load transfer to this bridge, to this anchor, this huge concrete mass? For that again we follow this figure. In this figure, these two pillars are known as concrete anchor, or we can say huge concrete mass, and this horizontal member is our deck place. This is our deck place. On this deck slab vehicles are moving on. Okay, and these four pillars are our four tower, that is supporting our suspension cable and our anchor cable. Okay, now one by one what happened? When vehicles are moving on this road, after moving on this road, these vertical stiffeners are passing load on this main cable. Okay, because of this main cable, when load is passing this stiffeners through this main cable, these main cables are just this main cable inducing this tensile forces. Look at this main cable, when load is passing the main stiffener to this suspension cable, load after load passing this main cable, this suspension cable inducing force, that is tensile forces, and after this tensile forces transfer to this huge concrete mass. Look at this, through this anchor cable, and this force act in down direction, and these two vertical piers supporting in upward direction. That means here two forces are induced. vehicle is moving on this deck space. Then stiffness, this suspenders transfer the load to main suspension cable. This suspension cable subjected to tensile forces, and through ankle cable this load is transferred in huge concrete mass in down direction, and this concrete mass balance this force in upward direction. It is subjected to compressive force, and this cable subjected to tensile force. This is the load transfer phenomena in suspension bridge. Okay, again this figure is says same thing. This is vertical gear, this vertical are gear, suspenders. Okay, this deck slab are given, horizontal member, anchor, huge concrete mass is given. It is also known as anchorage. Okay, now next, here we find out horizontal reaction one by one. One cable is given, and on this cable, this horizontal is our deck slab. Okay, here in this cable, in this example, this horizontal line is our deck slab. Okay, and this cable is inducing tensile forces because the suspenders are transfer load on this main cable or in suspension cable. Because of this cable subjected to tensile forces, and at supporting tower inducing a reaction. One reaction is horizontal, second reaction is vertical, A point and B point. From this baseline, this is our depth D, that is known as D. Now we find out three values here. First is our VA VB reaction, then our horizontal reaction, and this tensile force of cable. Our cable is subjected to load, that is UDL load, because self-weight of this deck is a uniformly distributed load. It is act as a UDL load, and it is act in down direction. Okay, because of gravitational force, everyone know that. Now at center point, half of the distance is L by 2 and L by 2. Okay, now we find out moment about this C point. Okay, one by one. Taking moment about B point, this support reaction VB rotate anti-clockwise, VB into distance L by 2, and this reaction H rotate clockwise direction. Right on clockwise side, H is horizontal force, and this depth D, H into D. And up to this point to this UDL is rotate also clockwise direction, and UDL is equal to W into L by 2 into half of this L by 2, that is L by 4. Okay, and UDL load is given uniformly in entire span. That means support reaction VB and VA and VB is equal to WL by 2. Directly we find out. Okay, now here equation of horizontal reaction. Now we find out H, because VA VB we find out. Okay, WL by 2, total load is equal to WL, and half of the load is equal to WL by 2. Now taking moment about C, WL, that is VA into L by 2, okay, VB into H into D, and load W into L by 2 and L by 4, WL square by 8. After simplification, our answer of H, horizontal reaction for suspension cable, is equal to WL square by HD. Okay, now here our answer of this value is equal to, here we cut this H, because H is now transfer in our denominator. Our answer of this horizontal H is equal to WL square by HD, and this is horizontal reaction for cable. Now cable tension at each end, because cable is subjected to tensile force. Now we find out tensile force T also, and this tensile force are maximum also and minimum also. Now this tensile force, our resultant force, we can say that, make a angle beta with this vertical reaction. Okay, now the cable tension T at end is resultant of vertical and horizontal force. Now in example, if asked, find out T maximum and T minimum. T maximum is under root of H square or VA square. Okay, T maximum, that means we find out tensile forces as 2 and TA and TB. If our UDL is symmetrical, if UDL is spread on total span and level of A and B are equal, okay, that means A point level and B point level are same level, same height, In that condition, that is same level example, symmetrical type of example. So TA and TB, tension force at A point and tensile force at B point is equal to under root of VA square or VB square plus H square. Okay, and in example we use this this equation directly, or again we finally we use WL by 2 common, 1 plus L square 16 D square. But I suggest you we use this example. Okay, sorry, we use this equation because it is easy. WL by 2 whole square plus WL square by HD, that is the equation of T maximum. Okay, now if we find out minimum tension, and this minimum tension is equal to H. Okay, minimum tension in cable will occur at C point, and this T minimum is equal to TC and this is H, and component of this C point is equal to T cos theta. T is the tension at point P and theta is the inclination, and this tension force make with this vertical. Okay, now maximum tensile in cable will occur at end. That means here is the point where maximum tensile force is occur, and we already discussed T max is equal to under root of VA square plus S square, or we use this simplification also, and inclination beta. Okay, if in data ask that find out inclination of this tensile force, then this tensile force make angle beta with this vertical reaction. So tan beta is equal to H by V. Okay, tan beta is the ratio of horizontal reaction to this vertical reaction. Okay, and if we put the value of this H is equal to WL square by HD and V is equal to WL by 2, and our answer is L by 4D. Okay, this is the equation of T maximum, T minimum, then horizontal reaction VAVV. Okay, if our cable and that is for cable and suspension cable, anchor cable for suspension bridge. Okay, now we discuss for anchor cable. What is anchor cable and how it is transfer the load in lastly huge concrete mass. The main suspension cable is attached with this anchor cable. The main suspension cable is attached this anchor cable, and this anchor cable merge lastly in a huge concrete mass. Now what is the arrangement? Here two arrangement for this suspension cable. In first arrangement, suspension cable can be passed over guided pulley, and this guided pulley attach with anchor cable and ultimate transfer the total tensile force in huge concrete mass. And second arrangement, our suspension cable is mounted on a saddle and saddle mounted on a roller support, and after it transfer the load again huge concrete mass. Okay, now the main suspension cable is supported on an anchor cable. Okay, this one is our anchor cable, and after this this pier is also known as supporting tower, and anchor cable transfer the tension of suspension cable to the anchorage consisting of huge concrete mass. Clear? Suspension cable supported by the supporting tower, and then after load of this suspension cable is through anchor cable transfer into the huge concrete mass. This is the mechanism of load transfer in suspension bridge. Clear? Now first arrangement is for the guided pulley and second arrangement is for the saddle on roller arrangement. Now one by one, this is guided pulley and this vertical is our supporting tower. This support suspension cable, and left hand side provided anchor cable. Angle here is our beta 1 and beta 2, and saddle on roller support. This box is our saddle and roller support box is mounted on roller support. Ultimate, this is our vertical load resist. Then suspension cable make angle beta 1 and anchor cable make here beta 2, and this suspension cable and anchor cable induce tensile force. Now here I take a two figure. In this first figure, this one is our suspension cable. Suspension cable is supporting fixed with supporting tower, and load of this suspension cable transfer via this anchor cable to last this huge concrete mass, and this is a saddle mounted on roller. Now this a near view of this saddle mounted on roller. Here the cable, anchor cable are passed, saddle mounted on roller, and then lastly it is mixed with huge concrete mass. And main is transfer of load. Transfer of load from the suspension bridge to huge concrete mass. This is the mechanism of load transfer in suspension bridge. Okay. Now our first cable passed our guided pulley. Here we find the equation of guided pulley. In case of guided pulley arrangement, the suspension cable passed our guided. This is middle portion. This middle portion is our guided pulley. Okay, right here. This middle portion is our guided pulley. Okay. Next, beta 1 inclination of suspension cable. With that means this suspension cable and this inclination is our beta 1. And this inclination is beta 2, and tensile force induced, that is here T1, and this tensile force induced, that is T2. Okay, now vertical pressure, how this equation will be arrived one by one. If we resolve this T1 force, resolution is equal to like this way. Okay, T1 sin beta 1 and here T2 cos beta 1. Okay, this T1 component make this component T1 cos beta 1 and this horizontal component T1 sin beta 1. Now next here this component make like resolve like this way because this force, and this one is our T2 sin beta 2 and vertical component T2 cos beta 2. Here in when cable passed our guided pulley, for this case T1 is equal to T2 is equal to T. So here we can write T. Now vertical pier, what is the equation of vertical pier? Just see here, T2 cos beta 1. Then this force is again the direction T2 cos beta 2. Okay, T is equal to T1 is equal to T2. So T common, cos beta 1 plus cos beta 2. Clear? Now HB. In HB, this force is in right direction and this given force, horizontal force, in left direction. So first T is common, T sin beta 1 minus, because this force is right direction, so positive, minus T sin beta 2, 2 common. Okay, that means this is the horizontal force for cable past our guided pulley. Now next, cable clamped to saddle on smooth roller. Okay, now again this horizontal box is saddle and this is mounted on this roller support. This force is given and this force is our T1 force, and this force tensile tension force is equal to T2. Now for this here T1 not equal to T2, and this roller support move left and right. Okay, so in this case when cable mounted on saddle mounted on roller support, tension forces T1 and T2 are not equal. Now first again we resolve like first condition. Resolution is like this way. Here T1 sin beta 1 and T2 cos beta 1. Same here for T2, this one is our T2 sin beta 2 and T2 cos beta 2. Now one by one. For horizontal component, here roller support is moved left hand side. So here we compare T1 sin beta 1 is equal to T2 sin beta 2 is equal to H. Okay. Now for vertical component, here two forces are act in same direction. First is T1 cos beta 1 plus, okay, change the sign, plus T2 cos beta 2, and here T1 not equal to T2 for saddle mounted on roller. Okay, now our equation is complete. Next we solve the example of first we solve the example of parabolic arch. Okay.